if you live in Southern California, you understand the struggle. No more rainy days. No more. I don't understand people who say they prefer the heat over cold. At least with cold, you can adjust your body to how warm you want to be. In the heat, you just have to be hot. Hello, and welcome back to Mai's World. And here we talk about a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and all things in between. And today we're gonna be doing a would you rather. Would you rather this extreme California heat in the beginning of July, or the nice, beautiful mixture of warm and cold and just the right temperatures of fall? Or would you rather winter, where you have to layer up 17 things just to make sure you're warm? We're gonna talk about it, okay? We're gonna talk about it. We got a fan because it's freaking hot. We have a guest. This is Harry. This is Harry the Triceratops. Say hello, Harry. Hello, Harry. And let's get started. Let's just get started. All right. Would you rather, number one, would you rather be a high school teacher or a clown? A high school teacher or a clown? High school students, they're mean. They're not as mean as middle schoolers because I feel like they calm down after they get to ninth grade. Like they realize, okay, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. But high school students are still mean. Like I remember especially the high school I went to. No, them kids were mean. They're bad. They don't listen. I'd pick a clown. I'd pick a clown because as a high school teacher, I feel like as a high school teacher, them kids gonna make me feel like a clown anyway. So I might as well get paid for being the clown, not being the teacher. On to the second one. Would you rather have a time machine or a teleporter? Okay, let's weigh our options up. With a time machine, I feel like you will be able to, well, obviously it's time machine. You can go back in time, you can go in the future. But I think I would overthink going to anywhere, because if I go to the past, I'd be too scared to touch anything because you never know what happened if you touch something, butterfly effect or anything. Like, no, I don't want to change nothing. I don't want to change no past. Well, there's some things I would change in the past, but like I don't want to unintentionally change the past, And then going to the future, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what's gonna happen in the future. I want it to happen when it happens. I don't want to find out before everybody else because I feel like that's too much pressure on me. Because think of it like this, right? I don't want all that pressure to be on me. That's too much pressure. Then people are gonna be like, hey, can you just go and give me? I mean, actually, if you have a time machine, I would just go into the future and get lottery numbers and then win the lottery and then be rich. But then I feel really bad, and I feel like I would have the money. Like I'm gonna take the money. I'm gonna win the lottery. I'm gonna do the lottery thing. But I feel bad about it a little bit because I feel like I cheated, and I'm not a cheater all the time. I mean, if you play Uno with me, I'm a cheater. If you're racing, I'm a cheater. I will trip you. Would I feel bad about going to the future to get the lottery numbers? I think I would start off as feeling bad, but then I'd get too distracted by all the money. A teleporter, I think, okay, out of both of those two, like I said, time machine, you can get the lottery numbers, but you can also, go to the past, or you can go too far into the future. Then you see this big old then you'll see that big old, then you see a big I can't. I feel like with a time machine, it put too much pressure on me. And imagine you go into the future and you don't know what's gonna happen that day in the future because it's the future. And then a big old scary thing happens, and then you go back to the past, and then you're like having that burden of knowing that this is gonna happen. How would you? I feel like that would put me in a spiral because I'm not gonna want to tell anybody. Because if it was me, I wouldn't want to know something bad like that was gonna happen because I wouldn't want to know something like that was gonna happen because I'd rather it just happen. Like I don't, in those scenarios on TikTok where they be like, oh my God, what would you do if you found out that it was the last 10 minutes or a bomb was gonna go off in 10? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Just I want to be oblivious to the imminent doom. Okay. And I feel like with a time machine, eventually I'm gonna see something that I'm not gonna want to see, and then I'm gonna know about it, and I don't want that. I don't want to know about it. I don't even know about it. With a teleporter, you can literally go anywhere and you ain't gotta pay nobody. I mean, I guess maybe you'd have to pay for a teleporter, but regardless, if I was the one who made, or somebody was giving me the option of a time machine and a teleporter, I would pick the teleporter because just think about it. You have a teleporter. You can go anywhere you want. You don't have to pay. I can myself to McDonald's whenever I want to, or like Jack in the Box or something, and I ain't gotta use gas. Teleporter all the way. I don't have to use. I don't have to pay for gas, and you wouldn't have to pay for a plane ticket. You wouldn't have to pay for anything, including that would be transportation, because you could just teleport there. Like, you telling me I could teleport to the bathroom? I don't have to get up. Like, I don't have to physically walk to the bathroom anymore. I feel like I should think bigger. If I had a teleportation machine, I would probably. If you use a teleportation machine, would you have to still keep a passport? Even if, like, so it's safe, like, I'm going out of the country, would they know that I teleported myself? Would they know? If I just teleported myself there, would that country know? And then they're like, where's your passport? But I don't have a passport because I just teleported myself there, so I don't need a passport. Would I not need a passport if I just teleported myself there? Darn. Okay, all things considered, I think I would still get the teleporter. I don't think I would need a passport if I'm not too obvious that I just teleported there. I don't know. It's not a hard one. This is just the first one. Oh my god. Or this is just the second one. I can't. Okay, on to the third one. Okay, number 3. Would you rather have to speak in rhyme for the rest of your life or have to speak in riddles for the rest of your life? I think I would. Okay. Hear me out. I think I'd want to speak in rhymes for the rest of my life, because then I could enter into a rap competition for like big bucks and then just talk, but it'd be like I'm rapping because it's rhyming, right? I would win immediately because I can't help but to rhyme, and I feel like I'd be really good at it. I think I would rather speak in rhymes. I think speaking in riddles, I would get too frustrated because having to constantly keep explaining myself, but like still not explaining myself because I'm still speaking in a riddle. So like what's a riddle? I don't even know a riddle. So like I'm trying to tell somebody, can you have my paper? But it's not gonna come out, can you have my paper? It's gonna be like, I need something that is made from wood and you write on it. No, I don't have time for all that. Give me paper. I'd rather speak in rhymes because I don't have the time to speak in riddles all the time and have people get confused, and now I'm confused and they're both confused and I'm frustrated and I'm never gonna talk again, which some people might like, but I would not. I genuinely enjoy talking sometimes. Okay, number 4. Would you rather listen to an annoying laugh for a whole day or get tickled for 1 hour? I myself already have an annoying laugh, so I feel like hearing somebody laugh for a whole day, that's annoying. And I do, most of my friends have annoying laughs, so we all just have a bunch of annoying laughs. So if I start laughing, they start laughing, we're all laughing, and I don't think, it doesn't bother me. I find it hilarious. So I think it'd be more if anybody else would have to hear my annoying laugh, because if I'm hearing you laugh, if you sound like a donkey when you laugh and I start laughing and I sound like, I don't even know, like windshield wipers, I'm not gonna care because I'm gonna be laughing. And be tickled for an hour? I do not like to be tickled. Don't tickle me. Don't put your hands on me. I will literally scream. My defense mechanism. I don't know what was up with my friends wanting to tickle me in middle school, but they would always do it. They would corner me and they would tickle me because, one, I have the most hideous tickling laugh. I feel like I have different laughs, but my tickling laugh, whenever I'm tickled, it's horrible. It's horrible. At some point, I don't even laugh anymore. I'm just going, and I don't think anybody wants to hear that. So I feel like it wouldn't even, the tickling time wouldn't even get to an hour, because if somebody's tickling me and I just go, they're not gonna wanna keep tickling me. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't remember what number we were on, but I'm gonna go on to the next one. Would you rather take care of Beast from Beauty and the Beast for the rest of your life, or have Gaston as a boyfriend? Beauty and the Beast, hands down, 10 out of 10. I would take care of him. Because I love Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, he was a bit of an a-hole, but like, it's okay to be an a-hole sometimes. Sometimes. Well, I guess he was a little mean to Belle though. But Gaston, no. Gaston, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go because no. I don't want you near me. I don't want you talking to me because you're mean. Okay, there's two types of a-holes, right? I feel like, okay, there's two types of a-holes. There's the Beast a-hole, which is like, he's being mean to you because he wants to push you away because he's scared to fall in love with you. And then there's Gaston, who is just an a-hole for no reason. And it's just, I feel like Gaston is the type of boyfriend who's like, he'll look at you and be like, oh, that's what you're wearing? But like, I'm not gonna be seen in public with you wearing that. It's gonna ruin my image. I feel like Beast is gonna be like, that's what you're wearing? But in like, you're looking too mighty fine, too thickums, too double cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon to be going outside the house like that. I don't want to be talking to you. Like, I feel like he'd be the insecure asshole, but like, Gaston would be just like self-centered asshole. I take an insecure asshole over a self-centered asshole. As long as insecure asshole, I should stop saying asshole. I take a I didn't even realize how many times I said the word a-hole. I take a insecure a-hole Beast over an insecure, or no, over a self-centered a-hole. Next one. Would you rather your only mode of transportation be a giraffe or a donkey? Personally, I would choose a giraffe because I feel like you cannot miss. Okay, you can't miss a donkey, but you cannot miss. You cannot miss accidentally. Oh, I didn't see you there. I was trying to get over. I didn't see you. You can't miss a giraffe. You can't miss a giraffe. A donkey, you can maybe get past at nighttime. You can get past with it, like get a pass. But you can't miss. I drive a bright red, like a bright cherry red car, and somehow people still seem to not see me. When the sun is beaming down, how do you not see me? Bright cherry red car. Bright cherry. And you still can't see me. You're still almost hitting me. Like, the amount of times that I'll be driving on the freeway and people are trying to merge over and I'm like, hey, I'm right here. Do you not see this bright red car? It's literally impossible to miss it. It's impossible. And I feel like on a giraffe, people will still be like, oh my man, I didn't see you there. You didn't see this giant giraffe? No excuses. I feel like the giraffe 100% because you cannot miss a giraffe. The same way you're not supposed to miss my car. I feel like you there's no excuses. I would choose a giraffe. I would say 9 out of 10 times. I would choose a giraffe. Actually, I would choose a giraffe 9 out of 10 times because that one extra time I would choose a donkey because donkeys, them things. Have you seen a donkey? They built. Them things is like, they're built. They big bodied up. Donkeys, you hit a donkey, your car is gonna be the one that's totaled. Your car is gonna get totaled, and then the donkey's gonna go walk off and go eat some grass while you're sitting there like, what the heck? Where did that donkey come from? Because I did not see it. Next one. Would you rather be reincarnated as an airborne animal, so like a bird? That's it. Are birds the only airborne? Or a sea creature? So would you rather be born as a sea creature or would you rather be reincarnated as a sea creature or I don't get it. Airborne creature? Isn't there only birds? Is there other animals that fly in the sky? Bats? Oh, okay. Got it. Bats. Okay. Are bats a bird? No, bats are not a bird. Don't listen to me. I have a United States education, okay? they don't teach us education. I'm not gonna get into that. That's a story for another time. Okay? Don't make fun of me. I have an American education, okay? I have an American public school education. How tragic. I would rather be, my favorite animal in the entire world is a duck, right? What do ducks do? They fly. Ducks be flying, ducks be swimming, ducks be walking on land. I would rather be a duck. Would I be an airborne or would I be a sea creature? It'd be a mixture. Do I have to pick? Can I pick a duck? Because technically, well, I guess a duck is not a sea creature, though. I would be a duck. I would be a duck because I love ducks because they can fly, they can swim, and they walk on land. And there ain't nothing that a duck can't do. And it tastes delicious. Would you rather always have to wear boots or never be able to wear shoes? Old me, a young child me, would say no shoes. Like, I don't want to have to wear shoes because I hated wearing shoes as a kid. But now me would be like, oh, I can't even touch my carpet. Like, I have to have shoes on. Like, I'm always wearing my Crocs. I can't not have shoes on now. I can't even walk around with just socks on. So I would have to go with the heavy boots. I would have to be always wearing heavy boots. It's my niece in the bed. I can't, no exceptions. I don't care if they're like, oh, you have to wear it in the bed. No. I'm not wearing it in the bed. I cut my feet off before I wear shoes in the bed. That's absolutely disgusting. That is disgusting. People that wear their shoes in the bed, just shame on you. That is disgusting. But past me would be like, oh my God, I'd rather not have to wear shoes because I don't like to wear shoes. Shoes make me feel uncomfortable. I want to go outside with no shoes on and get my feet all nasty and dirty. And they're like, why my feet is so dirty? I don't know why your feet so dirty? I don't know why my feet so dirty. I've been wearing shoes. You lying, because you ain't wearing shoes right now. That was a direct memory. Would you rather be a chicken for a day or a cow for a day? I think I would pick a cow. I think I would want to be a cow for a day, as long as, with the terms and conditions, I'd be a cow for a day. As long as I can be in one of those cow sanctuaries where they give them all the head scratchies and everything is just so lovely and they love the cows so much. And the cows are so happy jumping around and skipping around in their little home, their forever home, and having a good time. I want to be there. I'd be a cow there. Chicken, I want to be, okay. If I was to become a chicken, I'd be that there's a specific video on TikTok, right? There's a specific video on TikTok where there's a dog and it's a chicken and it's chasing the dog around the thing and it just running around. I'd want to be that specific chicken. That's the only way I'd be a chicken. That's the only way I'd be a chicken is if I get to be that specific chicken. Other than that, I'd want to be a cow from a sanctuary. Would you rather have the ability? Would you rather have the ability to read minds? Or the ability to, the ability to read minds or the ability to move objects with your brain. I don't want to read people's minds. I think whenever somebody says that they want to have the, what's the word? Telekinesis? No, that's the moving things with your mind. Telepathy? No. Teleportation? No. Telepathy. Oh, I was right. I was right. It's telepathy. Okay. I would rather not have telepathy. If people ask me all the time, not all the time, but like when people ask me, would you rather be able to have telepathy or telekinesis? Telekinesis all the way. I don't know what you're thinking because if you think something bad about me and then I see you think something bad about me, it's gonna hurt my feelings, even though you didn't even say it out loud. I'm one of those people. I like to be oblivious. Don't tell me nothing. But then again, I like to know stuff. So like, it's a push and pull. It's a push and pull. Okay. It's a push and pull. I'd rather not know what people are thinking about me because don't tell me. If you don't like me, keep it to yourself. Okay. I can go my whole life without knowing you don't like me. But now moving things on my mind, that right there. I would love that. You telling me I could just sit right here and just go sweep, 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 and I ain't gotta get up. All I gotta do is. And then the stuff will be sweeping. Matilda on this bitch. I mean, Matilda, you told me I could be pull the whole Matilda. Matilda, my favorite movie. Yep, hands down. I was literally just talking to my best friend about this. I think I asked her this exact same question. And she said, well, I don't even remember what she said. But we were talking about like signatures. I'm like, we're literally, I don't even know where we were at. I think we were at, I don't even know. But I told her, I was like, if I can just, without having to sign papers, I can just use my brain to just be like, and then it signs the paper, and I don't gotta lift a finger. Brain work. Work brain. Brain work. Work brain. Okay, now the dance break time is over. We're gonna try this one more time. I would rather choose I would rather choose being able to control things with my mind over mind reading. Only because if I was able to read other people's minds, I even though it is a good option, because you don't ever have to worry like, oh, does this person really love me? Oh, does that person really think my hair looks cute? Oh, does that person think my shoes are cute, or did they just say that? No, you would know immediately, because you could just read their mind. And if they're like, oh my god, I love your shoes, but in their mind they're like, I freaking hate those shoes. I don't need to know. If you say my shoes look cute, I'm gonna just take it as that. I don't want to know if you don't like my shoes. I really don't. I don't, because it's gonna hurt my feelings, and I get my feelings hurt really easily, and I don't like that. So I don't want to know, because I don't want to get my feelings hurt. Okay? Gosh. That is it for today's video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. I really tried to think out every scenario as if they were in front of me right now. Like, if I have the option, I had to choose one. I didn't do a good job. I tend to not do a good job with these would you rathers, because I always end up coming up with a third option that nobody asked and nobody offered forward, but I put it in myself because why not? because I always tend to put in a third option because I don't like the options that are given to me, so I'm gonna make my own. Why would I just, no. I know it's would you rather, but like, it's gonna be would you rather, okay? Would you rather the options that I gave you, or come up with your own? I'd rather come up with my own. Like, if somebody was like, ones that I hate is like the ones that are like, would you rather die or, no, would you rather eat a pickle off the floor that was rolled in dirt and peed on by a dog, or would you rather eat some corn that was pulled right out of somebody's poop? I'd rather die. Like, what kind of would you rather with that? No, I'd rather die. Death. I choose death. I'd rather do neither. But that is it for today's video. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really gotta work on this outro. Bye!